TV in collaboration with Murshid TV. Welcome to today's reminding session as usual with Ken Begul of Sheikh Muhammadul Mustafasi. One of the things we would like to explain clearly is the next step of customers who have already been registered during consult day on Tuesday, Wednesday and Saturday. Those customers need to come back and take their medicine. But mostly Sundays are one of the hardest days to set up things. My question for customers remain the same as I explained it in the previous broadcasting. I mentioned that the ticket will be only validated if the customer agreed with the amount of money and his availability. Otherwise, we will be obliged to postpone it 6 months later. When we check the ticket and all the information like their name and their mother's name, all of these information are written on the paper with a complete amount or a part of it. At this level, you can have my approval and be ready to receive explanation from my other colleagues. But the real issue is that after all, some might make mistake using it another day different from Sunday, whereas the only required one to start using it is Sunday. Again, I'm reminding people that the only guaranteed day to use the medicine I'm giving is Sunday. Something had been transferred to me and I'm doing it as it has been dictated to me. Ken Begul alone cannot be a healer, but I succeeded thanks to those who helped me, and people are not capable of seeing them. That's why it would be a problem if those customers want to proceed as they will. It might not be successful in that case. Another problem is that sometimes customers might have difficulties to pay all the amount. If they are able to complete it, it will be fine. If not, I will be obliged to postpone it again 6 months. But there can be a situation where I will never be able to help them, even if it is an emergency case, because it requires more sacrifices to do again. Customers who lost their papers also, their prescribed papers might happen sometime, but in this case, if the customer did not finish the first part, he will not need to have another ticket. But if he lost it when the first part was already over, that customer should have again another consult ticket. It is a must for all customers to pass through that process before starting another treatment. I sometimes do some punishment or some sanction that can go until 6 months. There are different ways or different method of punishment or sanction. It started with the customers who is making noises while I'm explaining. That one will be expelled 5 minutes later before he comes back to me. And during that 5 minutes, someone will tell the customer exactly the mistake he made before I receive him again. The 6-month punishment or sanction can happen if only the customer did not respect his appointment with me. As an example, if he missed the day I order him to come. The sad thing is that I will not be able to give any medicine to him even if it is an emergency. I can be that social to everyone who is in need, but when it comes to heal, the customer should pay the price, because my staff, above all employees, should be fully paid. Something to note: if there is an emergency for the customer who suggests to come 6 months later, he will not need to be with me. He will need to be directed to Mustafa Njai, because in that situation, he cannot have access to me anymore. If customers are reasonably missing because they might forget it or get busy, it can be accepted and tolerated, except that they will need to go back until the time I allow them to come. Those customers will come 6 months later. All customers are treated in the same way, whether you are in Senegal or in the diaspora. For the customers who is in the diaspora, I will just need to block the social media they use to communicate with me in a case they are not able to respect exactly the appointment I'm giving them. It shows that Ken Begul of Sheikh Muhammadul Mustafasi has renewed the traditional medicine. Followers, we were very delighted to share this broadcasting with you. We hope to see you for another broadcasting with Ken Begul of Sheikh Muhammadul Mustafasi.
Ken Begul of Sheikh Muhammadul Mustafasi. His commitment towards me is appreciated, in a sense of keeping me informed all the time before having its action done. This is the reason why I beg all disciples to take him into consideration with his good actions and words in the system.